This is Brandon with Fleet Feet, and today we've got another shoe review for you all, but this one is from HOKA. It is a new race day shoe, and it's now on its third model, the HOKA Rocket X3. And this is HOKA's flagship race day option, and it is ready for liftoff. And recently the Rocket X had taken a back seat because the Cielo X1 was the big hype for HOKA, but now the Rocket X makes its return. And in the midsole here, there is a dual density PEBA foam with a full carbon fiber plate running through the shoe. For those who love a really nice rocker, there's a really aggressive one in here too. The Rocket X3 packs in all of those features and high tech you'd want in a race day option, but at a more affordable and approachable price point than that of the Cielo. I would even argue that this shoe is just a bit more accessible and friendly on foot, especially for beginner runners or those who are just trying to figure out what race day shoe they want to try out next. And the Fleet Feet tester review team, as well as myself, took this shoe out for a spin. So let's deep dive into the shoe and check it all out. But before we can go anywhere, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us as we continue to put out new videos. Now let's just break this shoe down and start with the upper like we typically do. The upper of the shoe gets a major update from the second model. They've gone away from the synthetic mesh and moved toward a single layer warp knit. It's stretchier, it's more breathable, and it's more accommodating to more types of feet. And not to mention, it's also really supportive on lockdown and fit. The tongue here is not gusseted, but it is nice and lightweight and thin. And there are these like rigid or ribbed laces here that are just going to add that extra lockdown for race day. But the real winner here, and one of the biggest changes from the second to the third model, is all in the heel collar. When you are racing, you still want to make sure you have some padding and some comfort and no rubbing or friction, and you get that here with this really nice padded heel collar. It's not too padded that it's going to compromise on weight or performance, but it's just thin enough to still make it feel race ready. And HOKA was really trying to emphasize and make sure that the fit was dialed in, but also comfortable to avoid hot spots or blisters. If you're someone who ran in the previous one and you didn't love the fit of that shoe and you're getting hot spots or you're getting blisters, I would definitely try this one out because the upper is revamped in a completely new way. But if you want to figure out whether this shoe or another HOKA race day shoe is going to fit best for you, the best thing that you can do is actually walk into your local Fleet Feet store, get your foot scanned, and go through the fit ID and outfitting experience to figure out whether this shoe or another race day shoe is going to fit best for you. Now let's move on to the midsole, really where the magic happens and where all of that race day energy and pop comes from. And the Rocket X3 packs in a lot of stack height with 42 millimeters in the heel and 35 in the forefoot with a 7 millimeter heel to toe drop. And it's built on an ultra lightweight PEBA midsole foam, and it is dual density like we mentioned, so it's going to be a little bit softer and more responsive in the forefoot, and then there's this layer on the bottom that is a bit firmer and more stiff for that stability. And of course, that really nice and rigid but responsive carbon plate in this shoe as well to provide that nice stability and pop off. And what's the result of all that? Well, when I was running in this shoe, it's fast, it's energetic, it's poppy. It has that really nice rocker and rolling sensation that you're looking for, and it's really aggressive on underfoot feel. It's really a shoe that shines for tempo days, workout days, and definitely on race day. And for one of our reviewers, Caroline, she said that the step and feel for her felt firm, but it really came alive as she continued to run in it. She said her warm-up mile was faster than expected, and her tempo section, well, it felt smooth and fast too. And she really appreciated the stability from the carbon plate's winglets, and even though on rough pavement and gravel patches, she still felt confident with her footing. When she was cornering, when she was changing paces, she had no issues with the midsole or the outsole performance. Speaking of the outsole, let's move on to it. And the outsole features HOKA's new sticky rubber compound, which has improved traction for the better. We found that this shoe held up really well on slick and slippery surfaces. So if it is raining on race day for you and you are worried about what race day shoe to run in, you don't have to worry about it anymore because the Rocket X3 provides really nice traction on underfoot feel. And as for the ride and performance of the shoe, it blends a really nice balance between performance and comfort. It has really nice bounce and control to it while still providing a really nice and peppy ride. And not to mention, the carbon fiber plate has winglets on the sides of the shoe. So it has a winglet on this side and on this side, which just helps guide the foot forward without it tilting in one way or another or forcing your foot in either direction during your stride. And the nice stable platform feels a bit more flexible and forgiving than other race day shoes that could be a little bit more rigid and structured. And whether you're picking up the pace in the shoe or you're trying to run and sprint or corner, this shoe still provides that extra energy return that you need without compromising on stability because of those winglets. And the weight of this shoe comes in at 8 ounces or 226 grams. It's a very light shoe at $250. But the real question is, who is the HOKA Rocket X3 really best for? Well, it's really for the runner who's looking for an energetic, premium, and fast feeling ride for race day. And while it's perfect for tempo runs and long run days, this is a marathon shoe through and through. You can race this shoe all the way from the 5K all the way up to the marathon distance. It's nice and versatile in that sense. And it's a really great option for those who want that speed but don't want to compromise on comfort and control. This shoe has enough flexibility and some give there that it still provides a nice stable ride from those winglets like we mentioned. It's nice and soft, so it has a really nice comfortable step-in feel. The upper locks the foot in nicely. You're not going to get any blisters or hot spots from the heel collar, and you're just going to get a nice dialed and locked in ride. HOKA took what was already a really strong shoe in the Rocket X2 and made it even better in this third model, not only making it lighter, but more propulsive and fun too. And while most of the changes came from the upper, the midsole foam has a really nice package design with the dual density and the carbon fiber plate running through it. But if you want to check this shoe out for yourself or try it on, you can go into your local Fleet Feet store and try it on there, or check it out on fleetfeet.com. And if you want to learn even more about other shoe reviews that we have from HOKA or other race day shoes that you want to check out or learn from us, you can check them out on the blog at fleetfeet.com or right here on YouTube.